This series is about my sixth Ford Ranger. I've owned 6 of them over the years, and they were all the same. Long box, V6, fleet. The fleet Rangers never had all the bells and whistles. It was just a truck. That was all I wanted. My first Ranger was a 1984, then I got an 87, then an 89, then a 93, and finally a 2007. This is an image of my 2007 Ford Ranger one day before it was sold with 194,000 miles. And here it is setting next to the new Ranger, the 2022. It was special ordered as a super cab, 6-foot 1-inch box, vinyl floor, cloth seats, mud flaps, and the rear seat delete. Now to install the Ultra 3 LED low beam. This is the box, there's the adjusting wrench, this is your bulb, this is the factory bulb, and to make sure everything is sealed, a little dielectric grease. Now these bulbs are polarity sensitive. Here's your lock right here. When you turn it over, there's your positive and your negative. So when it's turned over, positive's on the left, negative's on the right. So that's, with the lock like that, you got negative on the left, positive on the right. That's the only way the bulb's going to light. If you listen real close, you can hear the fan running on the bulb. Now if you notice that hole where the bulb has to go in, there's 3 notches. 2 little ones and a big one. Here you've got 2 little ones and a big one. Thing is, it's got to go in like that because the big one is on the right, and then you turn it and lock it. The bulb is supposed to be like that, not like that. So I've got to adjust it with the set screw right there after you raise the rubber seal. So now with it turned 90 degrees, I should be able to put it in and it will show a better light, hopefully. Obviously the beam pattern would have been off. We'll find out tonight when I take it for a drive. Now after going down the road and driving with it a little bit, and then looking at this, the last clip where I had the before and after of the low and the high. There's the low, there's the high. And if you notice, the low is almost as high as the high. There's very little definition difference. In fact, I know it shows it in the camera that the white is more pronounced, but in reality it's not. So what I was talking about is, this is the way the bulb is supposed to go in the truck. What would happen if I loosen the collar right there to rotate it like that? Would that lower the low beam? Be an interesting experiment and be easy to do. See what happens. So there's the little set screw, and it's now at the top where it was at the bottom. So what I have to do now, I'm going to put the bulb in like that, and we'll put it up against that white overhead door and see if it makes any difference. Okay, this is going to be real time. See what happens. I don't think it made any difference. The left side is now upside down. and the right side is right side up. I don't hardly think so. Okay. So after last night's test, I've got the truck set up and it is level according to that level. And I'm 25 feet. If you notice, the left side is a good deal higher. Actually, the right side is a touch higher than it should be. See, there's the marks at the center of the low beams. So they are, that left side is definitely high. So I'm going to see if I can bring that down and see what happens. So at this point in time, I brought it down quite a bit. And might be still just a touch high. There's the high beams. Seems like the left side doesn't have quite the cutout that the right side does. Because I think the center of the beam is lower on the left than the right. Okay, here is the new setup with the left side dramatically lowered, but it also lowers the high beam. So let's go for a test drive and see what we think. Well, bringing that left high beam down, it definitely made the high beams not quite as awesome as they used to be. But going to low beam, I think that isn't going to be flashing people. I think the only way I'm going to get the high beams back the way they were is if I were to pull out the Ultra 2s and buy another $200 and some set of the 3s. I don't know, for the bit of driving that I do at night, that it's going to be worth it.